Okay, I think we're going to get started. Welcome, parents, faculty, students, family, and friends. And to the PHU Medical Class of 2021, congratulations, we made it. My name is Josh Phillips, and I, along with Hannah Fry, will be your host for this wonderful event today honoring the senior class of Palm Harbor University High School Center for Wellness and Medical. Our honor that all of you have joined. We're glad we can gather in person. We celebrate the completion of our medical magnet journey. Each and every one of you have played such a significant role in our growth as students, sons, daughters, friends, and community workers. To our parents and families, you have lifted us during our setbacks, cheered with us during our successes, and kept us on a steady course, even when, at times, the winds have blown us differently. But most of all, you've shown us the meaning of
administrators, we take with us the wisdom you have passed on so patiently and wholeheartedly, and promise to use this wisely in our next phase of life. We will forever tell stories of our days at PHU, and we will never forget your dedication to us as unique individuals, as well as your dedication to this great medical program that we are so fortunate to be a part of. You stood by us, whether it was in the classroom or online, during clinical, or just in life in general. And lastly, we would like to thank the Medical Booster Club, for hosting this special event. Whoever said that parents don't volunteer in high school have never met the parents of the PHU Medical Magnet Boosters. Tiffany Burgos and Jarrett Geston will now have the pleasure of introducing our teachers and administrators.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany Burgos, and we are so honored to have many of our teachers and administrators with us today. Without these compassionate and dedicated individuals, there is no doubt that the Center for Wellness and Medical Professions at Palm Harbor University High School would not be the incredible success that it is. When we introduce you, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. We ask everyone to hold their applause until all introductions are made. Jarrett, will you do the honors, please?
Sure. Thanks, Tiffany. The principal of our university who oversees all three programs here at PHU, traditional, IB, and medical. Mrs. Peggy DuPay, assistant principal and coordinator of our medical magnet program. Mrs. Michelle Coffers, guidance counselor for our medical magnet program. And Mrs. Sandy Spicati, medical secretary.
Also with us this evening is our incredible Center for Wellness and Medical Professions teaching staff, all of whom have made such a positive difference in the lives of our students. From our medical student studies department, we welcome our teaching nurses, Ms. Balby Zolke, Ms. Kelly Webb, Ms. Sharon Ungs, Ms. Lissa Bartle, Ms. Erin Morse, Ms. Lauren Tuma, and Dr. Kimberly Pate.
Andrea Weaver, Mrs. Valerie McAuliffe, Mr. Christopher Dahl, and Mrs. Suzanne Santarelli.
From our math department, we welcome Mr. Anthony Espaillat, Mr. Stephen Murphy, Miss Maria Smith, and Miss Heather Papamichael.
From our social studies department, we welcome Mr. Sean Falcon, Mr. Jason Sardulis, Mr. Michael Zolo, Mrs. Laura Taboidi, and Mr. Michael Mullaney.
From our science department, we welcome Mrs. Lori Bauk, Mr. Gregory Posen, Mr. Randy Keefe, and Miss Elizabeth Stravopoulos.
There you have it, the best of the best. Join me in giving a big round of applause to all of our teachers and administrators.
Thank you, Tiffany and Jarrett. One of the greatest assets of the medical program at Palm Harbor is our tremendous teaching staff. Every school has its own story to tell. Our story here at PHU is certainly and World Report nationally ranked high-performing school. This year, our former principal, Dr. Gonzalez, moved to area superintendent for Pinellas County Schools. PHU welcomed our new principal, Mrs. Teresa Patterson, who comes to PHU with an extensive background in education and athletics. In Hillsborough County, she worked at Steinbrenner High School as a social studies teacher and coached girls soccer. Mrs. Patterson recently served as assistant principal at Seminole High School in Pinellas County. Now, Mrs. Patterson oversees the largest student body in Pinellas County, an amazing count of 2,600 students with 200 plus faculty and staff members on top of it. And yet, somehow, Mrs. Patterson finds time to observe teaching, connect with her students, and attend events from all 3 programs at PHU. At this time, I would like to welcome our new principal.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips, for that wonderful introduction. It is truly my greatest professional honor to be appointed to replace Dr. Kristen Gonzalez as principal of Palm Harbor University High School. PHUHS is truly one of only a few schools of excellence in Pinellas County, and the achievement of the students in the Center for Wellness and Medical Professions is a cornerstone to that status. Seniors, you have driven this success. In what has been an unprecedented year, adjusting our pathways for rigorous and relevant instruction, you have utilized perseverance and grit to maximize opportunities provided to you by your dedicated faculty and staff. You have made this a meaningful and full year. And that is fitting as the capstone to your 4 years in this prestigious program. Seniors, you pivoted but kept your relevant and rigorous finish line in place, never accepting less than what you set out to accomplish when you started this program in 2017. Evidence of this is 115 certification earned by our Center for Wellness and Medical Professions senior class, 100% pass rate in both the CNA and EKG exams, as well as almost 50,000 hours of service to our community. For that, you should be and you are commended. Grit and perseverance and purpose as well are tools that you continue to develop on your journey towards graduation and program completion. No other class is better prepared to employ these tools on your journey ahead than you are, seniors in the Center for Medical Wellness and Professions class of 2021. Have confidence that your experience as you graduate as a graduate of the Center for Wellness and Medical Professions at Palm Harbor University High School and throughout the course of this pandemic will allow you to continue to impact communities in meaningful ways. And finally, never lose sight of your why, which is your passion, purpose, and hope, because all of you have the tools to stay the course and achieve your goals. Center for Wellness and Medical Professions seniors, we celebrate you. You are a source of pride for Hurricane Nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Patterson. Why isn't it working? Hello? Hello? Thank you, Mrs. Patterson. At this time, I would like to invite Michelle Uveriga to the stage to present the senior class gift.
Each year, the medical senior class raises funds to dedicate a gift on behalf of the graduating class to the Palm Harbor University High School. This year, our class sold senior medical t-shirts printed with the medical crest on the front and a list of the graduating seniors' names on the back. The proceeds from the t-shirt sales went to the purchase of our gift to the school. A proposal for a 5-year beautification project for the area between Building 5 and Building 6 has been approved beginning with the class of 2016, and we are proud to say that the class of 2021 will continue with this tradition. This year, the class has added a yard sign to the garden that directs students to a variety of places on our beautiful campus. We hope the students and faculty get to enjoy it for years to come. Thank you, seniors, for your efforts.
Awesome gift. Thank you, Michelle. Each year, the senior class votes for one of the medical teachers to be our guest speakers at our graduation and Stoles ceremony. This year, we have 2 guest speakers. Mrs. Zolke has a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the University of Florida and has been a registered nurse for over 25 years. She has had the privilege of teaching at Palm Harbor University High School for the last 9 years. She loves the students and looks forward to hearing great things about each of you. Mrs. Tuma has been a teacher since 1989. She has a master's degree in nursing education, and Mrs. Tuma is retiring at the end of this year after being an integral part of the Palm Harbor University High School for the last 8 years. We are pleased and honored to have Mrs. Tuma and Mrs. Zolke as part of our Medical Magnet family. Please join me in welcoming our 2021 teacher speakers, Mrs. Lauren Tuma and Mrs. Bobby Zolke.
Oh, that's on. Guys. Welcome students and faculty and those parents who are joining us via live stream. We are honored to present some words to you. Why? Simply because we like you. I really like you. Congratulations, seniors. Today is a great day. You are almost there, a day you have probably been looking forward to since kindergarten. What a year it has been. COVID has certainly put some restraints on what you may have been anticipating in your dreams, as this has been a season of hardship and uncertainty. But remember, obstacles don't define us, and we can learn a lot by embracing them. They are inevitable. We very seldom invite them into our lives. However, we always have the opportunity to learn from them. When things start to return to normal, whatever that may look like, I hope you can look back at the hard and the good times and know you are different because of them. Hopefully you will be able to say that you have grown, you have learned, and you have changed. Obstacles should be the most effective catalyst for that change. So instead of becoming bitter, what can we learn from the adjustments that we have encountered this year? We need community. That being said, why do you think little Z and I are here together? We need each other. We have hopefully learned to connect with others. It is very humbling to become vulnerable and invite others into our mess, but it will develop a deep sense of connection, trust, and relationship. Next, hopefully we have learned how to laugh. Never lose your sense of humor. Being able to laugh brings levity to many situations. Please definitely know that many of you have brought levity into my day by your spontaneous thoughts, your outbursts, your critical thinking questions daily, and even your whining. And thirdly, obstacles can show us perspective. This can be innate based on values, your family, etc., but it can also be learned. Choice is an element of perspective. We have the choice on how we are going to see things and respond to situations. Remember, as my students know my board says, never let another person control your choices or your confidence.
I think I can. Okay, I think we're good. Miss Toom is a little taller than I am, just a little. In addition to these 3 things, I hope you have learned compassion for others. In healthcare, we have the privilege to work with all kinds of people. Some of them have received a diagnosis that brings them relief, brings them joy. Others have received a diagnosis that has caused great pain. Each of them is trying to incorporate it into their post-diagnosis norm. This last year has surely taught us how difficult it is to have our norm shaken up. Remember this as you move forward. Everyone is adjusting to a new norm. Be compassionate, be kind. Help when you can, and give space when it's needed. Remember, each day truly is a gift, but also remember that each of you is gifted. Ms. Tuma and I have seen something special in each of you. As you leave here today, know that there will be hard times, but if you use your gifts to help others, you will find strength to face the hard times. And lastly, we hope you have learned self-responsibility. At the end of the day, the only person we can be responsible for is ourselves. We are responsible for our thoughts, our behaviors, and our reactions. Own them, analyze them, learn from them. We all make mistakes. Know early on that it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay for people around you to make mistakes. The only time you fail is if you quit trying. So own your mistakes. Know it's okay when you and others make mistakes. When this happens, encourage yourself and others to try again. And also remember to own the good things. We all do things we are proud of. Do those things again. When you see others doing something good, cheer them on. Remember, what's rewarded is repeated.
You thought I was done, but I'm not. I would guess that the majority of you are just waiting to get out of school and get on with life. For many of you, high school graduation is just the next step in your education. You're excited to pursue a career or just get out on your own for a while. Many are going to colleges and universities, some to apprenticeships and technical schools. Some of you are entering the military. Whatever path you walk, keep walking until you reach your goals. I am certain that whichever path you're beginning, you are experiencing a mixture of emotions. I am certain many of you are happy and filled with finally and a great sense of accomplishment. Others, I am sure, have fear, uncertainty, and maybe even some sadness as you embark upon the rest of this journey. I encourage you to feel those emotions. Don't suppress them. Learn how to use them.
To get to this point was an important achievement in itself. We commend each of you for this. You have had to use many personal competencies to get you to this point. Passion, tenacity, commitment, open minds. This will all remain important on your journey. Continue on and nurture these qualities. They will be even more important than the academics you have learned. Who you are is always more important than what you do.
It is bittersweet for me as I am speaking, as this will be my last senior class presentation. So thank you for always teaching me. I learned more than you will ever know. As we depart, remember, embrace your obstacles, change if necessary, change your defaults when needed, connect with others, be transparent, and own your feelings. Do something important, something that will make a difference in the world, something that fulfills you. I hope somehow we have made a difference in your world. Congratulations, and know that you are loved and you will be missed greatly. So keep in touch. I will now confirm those Facebook friend requests and follow you back on Insta.
Thank you, Mrs. Tuma and Mrs. Zolke. I would like to introduce Mrs. and medical professions. Ms. Coffers has been with us since our freshman year to ensure our success. In addition, she has worked very closely to forge strong relationships with our students and teachers and has helped to ensure the success of the Center for Wellness and Medical Magnet program. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Coffers.
Good evening. Thank you so much for that introduction. Y'all, like I said during our senior decision day event, you guys hold a kind of a special place in my heart. You're my first graduating class. I've never had a class that I've had since freshman year all the way to senior year. And I know it's something for y'all because there was the joke about having a new counselor, so I know hopefully it means something to you too, but it's something different to see you guys go from freshman year, you were lost, you were scared, you didn't know the campus, just like me, trying to figure out the first building and where to go. And we've been through a lot, lots of great moments, a little bit of tears for some of you, but you're here. And I can't tell you how proud I am of you for getting to this point. So it's my honor to get to highlight some of the amazing accomplishments of this year's senior class. To start, we have 5 students that currently have a 4.0 unweighted GPA, earning straight A's their entire high school career. This includes Connor Bartholomew, Veronique Beckers, Alexandra Davidov, Zoe Ortega, and Olivia Schick. This year, we have 16 biomedical science students who have earned the honor of being an AP PLTW scholar. This is the most that we've ever had. To earn this recognition, students must earn an accomplished or higher score in 2 Project Lead the Way end of course exams And they must also earn a score of 3 or higher on either the AP Chemistry or the AP Biology exams. Congratulations to these students. The Medical Magnet program requires 13 students who went above and beyond this requirement. These students completed over 300 hours of community service, and we are in awe of your dedication to the community. I want to pay special recognition to Garland Pelham for completing 601 hours and Hai Quing San for completing 645 hours. In total, the medical senior class volunteered for 50,402 hours, which is honestly amazing, and it's still growing because I'm finding paperwork in my box as of this afternoon. So students in the traditional medical magnet program are required to take one certification class of the 4 that are offered in their senior year. This year we have 10 students who elected to take 3 certification classes, and their names are shown on the slide above. We have 2 students, Tiffany Burgos and Paige Glossop, who elected to take all 4 of our certification classes, which is an amazing feat. I would also like to recognize only the second and our traditional medical programs. Michelle has completed all course requirements for both tracks and has earned the industry certifications in both programs. We are so incredibly proud of you and this accomplishment. So the amazing accolades of our senior class doesn't stop there. Emma Blatchley has been awarded a full ride athletic scholarship to St. Pete College and will continue to play softball for their collegiate team. Bryant Paez was recently named a Broadway Star of the Future finalist. Jody Lampert was named our Student of the Year for Palm Harbor University High School. Precious Peter Enubine received the Carwise Middle School Scholarship. Sydney Perez was granted a $25,000 Chancellor Achievement Scholarship to Colorado University Boulder. And Tori Scavolo, along with many of our other students, received the UCF Pegasus Scholarship Award. So honestly, one of the proudest moments we have in the medical program is when one of our students is named either valedictorian or salutatorian. This year, with the honor of both positions being awarded to the Medical Magnet Program students. Alexandra Davidov is a phenomenal student in our Biomedical Sciences program. Alexandra has earned a 4.0 unweighted, 4.601 weighted GPA and is the top student in her senior class. Alexandra will be attending the University of Florida next year, majoring in microbiology and cell sciences. It is my true honor to introduce this year's valedictorian to the stage, Alexandra Davidov.
Hi. I'd like to start off by saying congratulations to all of you. We've all been working so hard over the past 4 years, and now we can finally celebrate, so round of applause for everyone. Also, thank you to all of the faculty. I know it's been hard with COVID and everything, but we all really appreciate everything you've done for us, so thank you for letting us have this in person. It's really such an honor, and thank you for everything, so round of applause for the faculty too. Is this working? Okay. The medical program has truly been such an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful for all of the relationships I've made. I've met some of my best friends and made some of the best memories. It also gave us so many opportunities that I wouldn't have been able to get elsewhere, like learning how to run gels, internships, and we got to dissect a pig heart, cow eyes. Like, where else would we be able to do any of this stuff? So that was really cool. And it was also a lot of fun. We had field trips to UF, clinicals, and now we have all of these certifications that will help us in the future. Personally, one of my favorite memories was biomed freshman year. I walked into class on the first day of school, and there was literally a crime scene set up. Like, there was fake blood on the floor. That was kind of a surprise to my start of high school, but it definitely was an exciting one. This program taught us dedication, hard work, and real-life skills. Once again, thank you to everyone for making the past 4 years so fun. Good luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. Next, I would like to do in our biomedical sciences program, earning a 4.0 unweighted, 4.60 weighted GPA. Next year, Veronique will be attending the University of Central Florida, majoring in forensic science. Please help me in welcoming to the stage this year's salutatorian, Veronique Beckers.
Hello, my name is Veronique Beckers. I'm one of this year's salutatorians, and I'm here to talk about our past 4 years in the medical program. First, I would like to start off by saying what an honor it is to be able to have a celebration in person this year. I'd like to thank all of the teachers and staff here at PHU for striving to make this school year as normal as possible under these strange circumstances. Entering the medical program as a freshman, I had no clue what to expect. I only had a vague idea of some subjects I enjoyed or clubs I wanted to participate in. Now as a senior, I have a clear plan for my future. The experiences we've gathered over the past 4 years have helped us all in some way to decide our next steps and maybe even future careers. For me, the biomedical program has helped to further fuel my interest in forensics. Having access to many different types of equipment and hands-on activities was very beneficial and allowed me to experience what it would be like to work in a lab setting. Graduation is right around the corner, and soon we'll all be moving on to different things. Although June 1st marks the end of our time in high school, it also marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. Remember to always pursue your passions and do what will make you happy. It's important to cherish all of your memories you've made so far, but don't be afraid to get out there and create new ones. Thank you.
No? Oh, there we go. Okay. Final speaker of this evening, PHU, Ms. Peggy Dupay. As our assistant principal and coordinator of the Center for Wellness and Medical Professions, Ms. Dupay has demonstrated innovation and diversity. The medical program is one of the most requested programs in the county. In addition, she has worked very closely to forge strong relationships with our parents from the Booster Club to develop many new student and teacher incentive programs, and has certainly earned the respect and won the hearts of this graduating senior class. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Peggy Dupay to the stage.
Thank you, Josh. Friends, students, faculty, and honored CWOMP Senior Celebration and Cord Ceremony, honoring the soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2021. My name is Peggy Dupay, director of the CWOMP. Gathered here this evening to labored under intense pressure and invest. This year we had students who sat for 5 different industries, achieving up to multiple certifications, with a total of 115 certifications awarded so far, and 2 certifications still waiting to test. In addition, these students have earned a total of over 50,000 combined Bright Futures and medical hours. Senior celebration is always a joyous milestone, not only for the graduating students, but also for their families and friends, their teachers, and all who have nurtured them, mentored them, and cherished them. Tonight, our justified pride in the achievements of these CWOMP seniors is buoyed up even further by our feelings of hope, of anticipation, and of optimism as we welcome the next generation of leadership to the challenges and opportunities we all face. We have with us a few of the behind this, literally the best in the United States. Ms. Patterson and our PHUHS administration, all of our CWAMP teachers and nurses, Ms. Spicati, our medical secretary, and Ms. Coffers, our medical guidance counselor. Lastly, because we always save the best for last, our CWAMP booster parents who are the hosts for tonight's festivities. Our CWAMP booster president, Marianne Furman, and our senior celebration director, Jenny Gimmel. At this time, I have the privilege to hand out 5 $500 scholarships that were graciously provided by our CWAMP boosters. These students were chosen at random from the scholarship packets we received. When I call your name, please come up on stage. I will be presenting to you a certificate, and then we will let you know how you get your money. All right, in no particular order, we have Caitlin Gaz. Caitlin, if you want to walk up the side so you don't trip over there. Congratulations. I won't shake your hand, but you can stick it in, okay? You're welcome. Second, Alexandra Devo. Our third one, Olivia Schick. Our fourth one, Bryant Pez. And our last recipient is Kylie Lawler. So if we can give them one last round of applause for being our winners tonight. Before I introduce our next guest, I'd like to take this year. Mrs. Lauren Tuma, our CNA nurse, and Mrs. Sandy Spicati, our medical secretary. Mrs. Tuma, oh, go ahead. Mrs. Tuma has been here at PHUHS teaching both our allied courses and our CNA classes for the last 7 years. Mrs. Tuma has been a true asset to our program and has ensured that countless students have earned their CNA certification. Mrs. Tuma is retiring to spend time with her family, and we will truly miss her. Mrs. Spicati and I have worked together for the last 8 years, where she has served as the secretary for the CWAMP program. But she has been here at Palm Harbor for over 20 years. Mrs. Spicati has been my rock throughout the last 8 years, helping to ensure the success of this CWAMP program. It is with great sadness that I have to say goodbye to Mrs. Spicati, but I am happy to say she is retiring to spend time with her grandbabies. But I and everyone else will miss her dearly. At this time, I would like to introduce Paige Glossop, who will be leading us in a moment of gratitude.
We are thankful for our families, parents, siblings, grandparents, and everyone who has helped us steer through the years as the curves of the world pushed against us. Thank you to those who built us up and pushed us to go further than we thought we could. Thank you to our friends. A good friend knows our weaknesses and helps find ways to overcome them. Thank you to our teachers and mentors. A teacher is not someone who just grades papers. A teacher is a guide to expanding our potential. A teacher will give us a gift of knowledge and challenge us to go further. Thank you to our faith and spiritual guides. While faith is not something every person will see the same way, finding a way to our best life is always the end goal. With every assignment, test, and challenge we faced, we grew. Thank you to everyone who kept us on course throughout this journey. I would now like to ask Ms. Dupay and Ms. Coffers to join us on stage. From the first time we stepped foot on the Palm Harbor campus up until this moment, the medical administration has continuously guided and supported us. Support, encouragement, and dedication has made each one of us well-rounded individuals for our families, communities, and friends. The lessons and guidance that you have provided us with on a daily basis have not only helped us become successful in our high school careers, but will continue to impact us throughout our lives. On behalf of the medical class of 2021, I would like to thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you.
We also have one for Miss Body, but she's not here, so.
So many programs up here. All right, so at this time will be the presentation of the stoles. Please make sure you grab your name card off the back of your seat, as that is what you're going to be handing to Mrs. Coffers as you cross the stage. Tonight, as you cross the stage, white stole, and if you are graduating from our biomedical program, you will be receiving a red stole. And Mrs. Webb, you can go ahead and begin.
So students, if you'll make sure to leave everything else at your seat, you're going to return to it. So you can leave your envelope. You just need your white reader card, and we're going to basically play follow the line leader, and Mrs. Webb will assist you with that. And I'm probably going to ask a million of you to pronounce your name correctly, so just be prepared. Paige Glossop, Traditional Medical. Michelle Uberiga, Biomedical Sciences and Traditional Medical. Phillips, Traditional Medical. Veronique Beckers, Biomedical. Alexandra Davidov, Biomedical. Tiffany Burgos, Traditional Medical. Gaston. Jarrett Gaston, Traditional Medical. Hannah Fry, Traditional Medical. Stephanie Agua Reyes, Medical. Brent Anderson, Traditional Medical. Evelyn Angeles Primero, Traditional Medical. Simone Artiega, traditional medical. Ingrid Baker, traditional medical. Zoe Baladakis, biomedical sciences. Connor Bartholomew, traditional medical. Yasmin Bemza, traditional medical. Emma Blatchley, traditional medical. Taylor Wiley, traditional medical. Thompson, traditional medical. Cameron Boyette, biomedical sciences. Savannah Buglion, traditional medical. Jocelyn Cantillano, traditional medical. Karasis, traditional medical. Crump, traditional medical. Olivia Chulu, biomedical sciences. Ayla Davis, biomedical sciences. Jasmine Hernandez, traditional medical. Noelle Day, traditional medical. Caitlin Dukas, traditional medical. Sophia Duran, biomedical sciences. Isabel Easley, traditional medical. Ria Imbotorio, traditional medical. Noelle Filippelli, traditional medical. Bailey Flomp, traditional medical. Bryn Wexler, traditional medical. Sophie Fox, traditional medical. Bianca Gammon, traditional medical. Bridget Gunther, traditional medical. Brandy Garcia, traditional medical. Matthew Gimmel, traditional medical. Alex Gimiterik, biomedical sciences. Caitlin Gause, biomedical sciences. Alejandro Vernell. Jasmine Wells, Haley Hamilton, biomedical sciences. Taylor Hastings, traditional medical. Bryant Pays, traditional medical. Leanne Kasem, traditional medical. Valdez, traditional medical. Elijah Herrero, Biomedical Sciences. Faith Heron, Traditional Medical. Adriana Hill, Biomedical Sciences. Amy Islas, Biomedical Sciences. Megan Jacobs Strigala, Traditional Medical. Jessica Jacob, Traditional Medical. Olivia Schick, Biomedical Sciences. Timothy Siebold, Traditional Medical. Aaron Stenson, Traditional Medical. Jacob Tomlin, Traditional Medical. Avery Kelly, Traditional Medical. Maya Kustis, Traditional Medical. Jody Lampert, Traditional Medical. Audra Lacey, Traditional Medical. Kaylee Lawler, Traditional Medical. Justin Lobley, Biomedical Sciences. Zoe Ortega, Traditional. Tristan Maddox, Traditional Medical. Riley Maniville, Traditional Medical. Ryan Mansouri, Traditional Medical. Kelly Marcos Mahai, Traditional Medical. Fady McHale, Traditional Medical. Mackin, Traditional Medical. Noah Muller, Biomedical Sciences. Megan Molinax, Traditional Medical. Lucy Murtaugh, Traditional Medical. Haley Napoli, Traditional Medical. David Wynn, Traditional Medical. Sophia Orbison, Traditional Medical. Mary Segru, Traditional Medical. Kirlos Shinoda, Traditional Medical. Casey Trout, Traditional Medical. Garland Pelham, Traditional Medical. Sydney Perez, Biomedical Sciences. Precious Peter, Biomedical Science. There's always one. Brianne Pryor, traditional medical. Raina's your last name? Raina Quesada, traditional medical. Lauren Ramirez Orlana, traditional medical. Isabella Rock, biomedical sciences. Tori Scovola, biomedical sciences. Lana Tomasovic, traditional medical. Your certificate, just see us afterwards and we'll hand them to you, okay?
Can everyone stand up with their stoles on? Turn around and look at your parents in the live stream. It is my great honor and privilege to present to you the Center for Wellness and Medical Professions class of 2021. Thank you all for coming today and celebrating with us. Seniors, listen up. As you're heading out those back doors, you do have a gift. The boosters bought you each a Yeti. Please only take your Yeti. We will get everybody's that isn't here today. Thank you for coming tonight and have a great night. They're going to be out there.